Yeah, it felt good. I think, it was just me being aggressive and playing my game. I was being a little bit hesitant, and I know I'm a good shooter, and just when I'm open, I can knock those shots down, so I'm glad I could do that.
Lucy, what was your experience like, playing in a crazy environment like this here and against that opponent, which brings out the best of everybody?
Yeah, no, it was really fun. I mean, they're such a great team, and I think we came out tonight with a lot of energy, and the crowd really helped with that. It was so loud in there. We were just talking about it, how loud. She's like, we're not switching the screens. I'm like, I can't hear the screen being called. But yeah, it was really fun. I've never been in anything like it. So shout out the fans. They were great.
Jeff.
My question was already asked, sorry.
I mean, it seemed like, I'll ask your coach this too, but it seemed like she was really experimenting with a lot of lineups, and you guys found something there with, I think it was Aaliyah and Stremlo, or Kylie out there, depending. But what did you guys like about that lineup that you kind of finished so strongly with, for both of you?
Yeah, I thought it was fun. We could switch some ball screens, and I was playing the 4, and it was a little bit of a smaller lineup, but I thought Hannah did a great job towards the end on Audie. Face guard fronting her. She's a great player, and defense is super important this year. We put a lot of emphasis on that, so I'm glad we can execute that at the end.
Yeah. Why did you feel like it worked?
Yeah, I think a lot of different people bring energy off the bench, and those two just came in today with a little fire, and it lit the rest of us up too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and
Lucy, just tell me about playing in the Cyhawk series. It's your first one. You maybe had to have your teammates kind of tell you about the history or the stories here. Just what was this? You talked about the atmosphere a little bit, but just playing in a rivalry game like this tonight, what was this like?
Yeah, it's funny because I don't really feel it like that, but I want to win for my teammates, my coaches. I just also don't like losing. So I don't know, any game we're gonna come out and win, and you could feel the energy was really different though, so it was a cool.
Dargan.
Sid, the point in the game where you guys kind of pulled away tonight was pretty much the same point that things fell apart on Saturday. Just, when you have seesawing action like that all the way up until the end to close it out, how satisfying is that, and how much of a boost is that just for everybody?
Yeah, I thought that was super important. It's 4 quarters of basketball, and every quarter is different. We start 0-0 at the beginning, but I thought we just executed down the stretch, and that was really important. And like you said, I think that's where we fell off in the Tennessee game. So I'm glad for future games, we can rely on that.
Yeah, Sid, I wanted to ask, in the previous conferences you kind of spoke about how you think you're kind of like still getting to like where you want to be in terms of offensively, and then you went out tonight and you scored 16 points, shot well from the 3-point line. What do you think was different for this game, and how do you think it'll impact you going forward?
Yeah, I think I said earlier, when I was out, Hannah just came back, so we all didn't get to play together really that much, but I'm glad that we can get that chemistry, and it's just going to keep getting better and better, and our offense is going to keep clicking like it did today. But yeah, I said there's really no excuses. I just need to be more aggressive on the offensive end. I know my role is different than last year, and I need to take more shots, and that's what I wanted to do. So I was definitely more aggressive-minded today.
Jeff.
Sid, things were looked like they were going sideways. You're down 10 there late in the third. Kylie hits a 3, you hit a 3, the crowd gets back into it, you're back within 3 going to the fourth. How big was that stretch, and as far as confidence and everything?
Yeah, that was so fun. We were talking about that in the locker room, but we said after the game that we were down for a lot of the game, but we were never out. We never thought we were going to lose that game, and just having that mentality that, no matter what, no matter what the score is, we're competing until the buzzer hits, and I thought we did that really well, and just that point in the game was really fun.
Adam, and then we'll do one more back there.
So in that fourth quarter, defense, which has sort of been your calling card all season, but one of your best defensive quarters altogether, what contributes to that ramp up in intensity with the game on the line? Was it crowd noise? Was it, what gets into it for both?
I think the crowd helped a lot. Also, we were 10 minutes left, I think, in our circle. Coaches got us fired up, we got each other fired up, and no one wanted to lose, so I think we just wanted it a little more.
Jack.
Lucy, what do you remember about the late fourth quarter 3? You passed it to Aaliyah in the left wing, and specifically specifically, I noticed on this play you did this. I can't help but notice you do it often. You like stick out your tongue when you play, or you bite your tongue. Is that a habit you have when you concentrate?
I think so. I don't know that I do that. So a lot of the pictures I get back, yeah, my tongue's out. I definitely don't mean to do that.
What'd you see on the play?
What did I see on the play?
Yeah.
Well, they were in a zone, so I knew that we were gonna have shooters open. I was just trying to figure it out because we were gonna set a ball screen, but we already had the mismatch with two good shooters on the left side. Yeah, so Aaliyah just hit that. That was awesome.
Thanks, Lucy and Sydney.